What is the history of rural credit in Southeast Europe? Have you ever wondered how farmers in Southeast Europe have accessed credit throughout history? The story of rural credit in this region is quite fascinating and reflects the broader social and economic changes over time. In the past, rural credit systems were often informal and limited. This was largely due to the small-scale family farming that dominated the area. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when the Ottoman Empire was still in control and later during the rise of independent nations, access to rural credit was quite scarce. Most credit was provided through informal channels. Small peasants, who were essential to agriculture, often faced discrimination. They struggled to obtain formal credit, which was usually controlled by wealthy elites or urban financial institutions. This lack of access made it difficult for farmers to modernize and invest in their land. When the communist regimes took over much of Southeast Europe, rural credit became state-controlled. The focus was primarily on collective farms and state agricultural enterprises. Private farmers found it hard to access credit, as the system prioritized production quotas rather than market-oriented investments. This limited the ability of individual farmers to grow their businesses. After the political and economic changes in 1989, rural credit systems began to transform. Cooperative banks and savings and loan institutions emerged, becoming important parts of rural financial infrastructure. However, their legal status and operational scope were often unclear, which limited their effectiveness. The privatization and liberalization of banking systems introduced more diverse credit sources, including private banks and international financial institutions. In the 2000s, international organizations and development banks stepped in to support rural credit and infrastructure projects. These initiatives aim to improve living conditions and promote regional development. Loan programs often focused on strengthening local governance and community involvement in rural areas. However, the impact of these programs was sometimes limited due to small budgets and fragmented implementation. Informal credit also played a significant role during this transition. Manufacturer and trade credit helped farmers manage cash flow and production costs. Additionally, vertical integration in agro-food chains provided financial support and improved farm incomes in some cases. Still, concerns about power imbalances in these chains remained. Overall, the history of rural credit in Southeast Europe shows a gradual shift from informal and limited access to more structured and diverse financial services. This evolution has been influenced by broader economic changes and development efforts. Despite the progress made, challenges still exist in ensuring fair and effective access to rural credit, which is essential for supporting sustainable agricultural development and rural livelihoods.